60 seconds.
And we had a little show called Hip Hop Funky Fresh Party Till Sundown, so I don't want to hear
Cross over to the left and go.
Players, my name's Raul. Very important that we move as quick as a bunny. How many people do we have playing the game? One player. Hey, don't worry, we'll be your designated friend. Go ahead and type in your name. Oh, yeah. Do you want a 7-question tournament length game or a full 21-question full game? Thank you very much.
30 seconds.
Yes, it was an all-boys.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in Brady. Very Brady.
No. We're going to
All
need
I'm
an
saying, don't be
IEC
talking
type
trash
power
about
cord.
Grady.
20 seconds.
Grady was righteous.
20 seconds.
All right, listen up. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
10 seconds.
see you later.
9, 8, 7,
And
6,
get rid of the death
5,
trap.
Steel tourniquet
4,
absolutely
3.
free. Limb Whacker. Slims and trims by removing limbs.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hello, my name is Schmitty. This is You Don't Know Jack TV. If you would like a written transcript of today's show, just keep a pencil handy. Okay, looks like just the two of us today, huh? Great, now I can say whatever I want to. Yeah, baby. Okay, come on, let's go. Time to pick a category.
Question 1 is taped before a live studio audience.
For your enjoyment, Life Before ER. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Okay, we're all familiar with the hit series ER, right? Well, if Nurse Carol Hathaway had been raised by the TV family The Hathaways, what unusual scenario would most likely happen in the ER? She'd help hillbillies acclimate to city life. She'd levitate. On the 60s show The Hathaways raise a family of chimpanzees, which they refer to as the kids.
No, put the scalpel down. Okay, just one incision, then give it back.
Throw me a category. Shake hands with oral exam. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Okay, you've heard of Pat Robertson's show, The 700 Club. I mean, heck, maybe you even watch it. In which case, what are you doing playing this game? Say Oral Roberts' televangelical show were also named for a number. If it's the donation amount he asked for so God wouldn't call him back to heaven, what would his show be called? The 2-Bit Club, the 700,000 Club, the 8 Million Club, or the 40 Billion Club? Mr. Oral Roberts told his followers that he needed $8 million in donations or God would call him back to heaven. I think nowadays you can reach Mr. Roberts at 1-900-NUTBALL. Category, please.
This is question 3.
Let's have a big warm welcome for Cliff. Stop complaining and go to work for once. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Get the wax out of your ears. It's question time. If lovable Doctor and Family Man Cliff Huxtable from The Cosby Show wanted to recreate Bill Cosby's very first network TV role, what might you see him do on the show? Teach his kids the basics of spying. Bill Cosby co-starred on that 60s show I Spy. Yeah, Cliff Huxtable will make a great spy. Nobody will spot him in those sweaters he wears. Give me a category.
Hey.
The category? It's time to put on makeup. $2,000 for correct answer. Okay, so you remember those two old guys on The Muppet Show who sit up in the balcony, right? Well, if the two old guys who sit in the balcony throw a big bash for the Muppets at one of the Manhattan hotels for which they're named, what might you... The old guys in the balcony are named Waldorf and Statler, so you're going to see Miss Piggy chowing at the Waldorf. Hopefully she's picking out on the Waldorf salad, otherwise she's going from Miss Piggy to Miss Porky. All right, I need a category. Well, look what you just happened upon, my little friend. You got yourself a dis or dat. The Category for this This or That question is the brother you never had. Okay, I'm going to read off 7 TV names. You know what's going on? Excellent. Here's 30 seconds. It's showtime. Alex Keaton, Big Brother, Little Brother. Peter Brady. Theo Huxtable. Bobby Ewing. Bart Simpson. Kevin Arnold. Last one, Little Joe. That's all she wrote. You know, you only got 4 of them right, which is not very reassuring for the rest of the game, is it? Let's look at your new score. Enjoy those table scraps. Back to the... All right, pick a category. This category is known as Everybody Connie Chung Tonight. How does $2,000 sound? Hey kids, it's Howdy Doody time. During her infamous 1995 interview with Newt Gingrich's mother, what game show did Connie Chung prove she would be most worthy to host? The Match Game. You bet your life. Do you trust your wife? Or I've got a secret. After promising that it was just between them, Connie got Newt Gingrich's mom to whisper her son's opinion of Hillary Clinton into her ear. Since Connie's mic was turned up, we all got to hear, he thinks she's a bitch. Nowadays, Connie proves that she doesn't get to host anything. Category, please.
Hi.
Order.
Don't shoot. Got him out.
Tonight. Savory.
I love you, question 7.
May I introduce Beat Somebody Up and Win Yourself a Bride. You get it right, you get $2K. Here's the question. If boxer Mike Tyson had appeared as a special guest on the TV show starring his former wife, Robin Givens, what might audiences have seen him do? Beat the tar out of Olympic... Robin Givens was on Head of the Class, that sitcom about high school honor students. If I were Tyson, I'd beat up Arvid first. No reason, just feel like it. Throw me a category. This one's called Kenneth Does the Wave. You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. Hey, remember when newsman Dan Rather was assaulted by that guy that kept asking, "What's the frequency, Kenneth?" Well, say Dan Rather had referred the assailant to the organization that actually assigns TV. FCC, it stands for the Federal Communications Commission, the very kind people responsible for organizing radio and television frequencies. I'm not sure what Dan Rather's assailant's name was, but what if it were actually Rudolph? You know, I bet he'd feel really stupid after he called Dan Kenneth. He doesn't even look like a Kenneth. Time to pick a category. Let's see what we got going. Ricky, you've got some splaining to do. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Let's see how you handle this one. Say Ricky Ricardo is looking for a cute cartoon mascot for the Club Babalu. Based on the sidekick's name, which cartoon character's sidekick would be Ricky's best choice? Yogi Bear's sidekick, Secret Squirrel's sidekick, Quick Draw McGraw's sidekick, or Tennessee Tuxedo's sidekick? The correct answer is... Quick Draw McGraw's sidekick, Babalooey, is actually named after the Desi Arnaz song Babaloo. And Quick Draw McGraw is named after Ally McGraw. I'm kidding. All right, I need a category. We're calling this one Green Rooms and Seafood. You give me a right answer, I'll give you $3,000. Heads up, here it comes. Considering his announcer, which food would you most likely expect to be served backstage at the Merv Griffin Show? Gorton's Fish Fingers, Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips, Long John Silver's Fish Planks, or Mrs. Paul's Fish Sticks? Merv Griffin's longtime sidekick, Arthur Treacher, is the same guy on all the signs at the fish and chip places. I'm telling you. Maybe it's just me, but I find it terrifying that you can connect everything to Merv Griffin. Hey, you're halfway there. Let's see what happens in round 2. Don't forget, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up. me a category. For your viewing pleasure, teeny tiny shoes to fill. I got $2,000 says you don't know this one. Think fast, it's question time. Say you have a tattoo removed from your arm. In its place, you decide to wear the same thing that replaced tattoo when he left Fantasy Island. What will you have on your arm? A female chauffeur, a hat-wearing monkey, a British butler, or a wisecracking computer? When Tattoo left Fantasy Island, he was replaced for one season by a British butler named Lawrence. And that phrase, deplane, was completely overhauled.
Sir, I have an announcement to make. The aeroplane. Thank you, and God save the Queen.
All right, pick. All right, give it up for the Excuse Files. $2,000 for a correct answer. Hey, you remember all those great excuses you came up with in grade school to explain why you didn't do your homework? Well, some of us still do that to get out of work. During the second season of The X-Files, which lame excuse could Agent Mulder have given for his partner Scully's absence from work? Her grandmother was sick. A dog ate her. She was abducted by aliens. Or she was... At the end of one of the seasons, Scully is actually abducted by aliens and we don't see her for a while.
Yeah, sure, Mulder. And now I suppose she can't come to work because she has brain cancer.
I'm telling you, I swear to God! Throw me a category.
15!
Well, what do we have here? Bisex, this sex, product sex. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Okay, so the title character from Rhoda is not exactly known for her successes when it comes to men, so maybe she needs some tips from her mother. Considering the actress who plays Rhoda's mother and the ad she's famous for appearing in, what might she advise Rhoda to do to improve her dating life? Don't squeeze the Charmin. Buy Bounty, the quicker picker-upper. Take it off. Nancy Walker, who played Rhoda's mother, is famous for playing Rosie in the Bounty commercials. Yeah, that's the first thing I want to know about a woman. What kind of paper towels she buys. Category, please. Hey, bless smut with dime store.
It's time for a gibberish.
Grab hold of this gibberish category. Buy my new and improved bathroom cleaner. The opening value of this gibberish question is going to be $10K. Now here's the deal. The more time you take, the less cash you get. Okay, take a look at this and tell me with what famous TV phrase does it rhyme? It's Rowdy Booty Grime. This could do it. Type in your answer. Nice job. You really know your duty. Time to pick a category. The category is, waiter, what's this mouse doing in my soup? This one can get you $6,000. Hey, you remember that cartoon Mountie Klondike Cat, right? But do you remember what he said he was going to do with that mouse savoir faire if you ever caught him? Yeah. If Klondike Cat finally does catch savoir faire, what'll he probably serve at the celebration feast? Minced mouse meat, chocolate mouse mousse, chopped mouse liver, or crisp mouse pudding? Well, that'll make an exciting story, won't it? Klondike Cat always says, I'll make mincemeat out of that mouth. Klondike, mincemeat. See, now I got a taste for pie a la mode. All right, I need a category. I believe this one is called Carver High Harmony. Heads up, this one's gonna be $6,000. Okay, did you ever watch an NBA game and see all those famous people with their courtside seats? How do they get those? Oh yeah, they're famous. Suppose that the White Shadow got courtside seats with the NBA team with which he used to play. Where and with whom would you see the character sitting? With Gene Siskel at a Chicago Bulls game, with Jack Nicholson at an LA Lakers game, with Spike Lee at a New York Knicks game, or with the Osmonds at a Utah Jazz game? so you don't lose any sleep over it. Ken Reeves, the White Shadow, had his career with the Chicago Bulls cut short by injury. So then he went to teach at LA's Carver High, home of the only working public school locker room showers in these United States of America. Give me a category. Here we have, I'm a Little Bit Country. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Ready? Catch this. Hey, congratulations! You've landed a chorus audition for the Donnie and Marie Show. Given the main attraction of the chorus, what should you bring to the audition? A ventriloquist dummy, ice skates in a pink tutu, tap shoes, hat, and a cane, or flippers and goggles? I could have given you some cash if you picked this one. On the Donnie and Marie Show, the ice skating chorus is called the Ice Angels, formerly known as the Ice Vanities. And along with your ice skates and pink tutu, you might want to bring along a sign that says, "Beat the snot out of me." All right. Coming at you. Where is it? One right answer and you got $6,000 coming at you. Okay, so if you don't know the ending of Citizen Kane, you're going to want to get the heck out of the room right now because I'm about to give it up. All right? Okay, here we go. So you know how Kane whispers Rosebud in the movie right before he dies? Well, imagine this. Citizen Kane wasn't talking about his favorite childhood sled. He was calling out for his favorite TV character. Whom did he probably want at his side when he whispered, Rosebud? Lassie's owner, Rob Petrie's son, the Cisco Kid's horse, or Barnaby Jones's assistant? Does this ring a bell? In that episode of the Dick Van Dyke Show, we learned that Richie's middle name is Rosebud. It's an acronym of the first letters of his grandparents' names and stuff. You know, naming your kid Rosebud, Christ, why don't you just put him in ice skates and a pink tutu and have him audition for the Donnie and Marie Show? Category, please. Open wide and get ready for Living in Sin. Sit up straight. This one's going to be worth $6,000. See what you can do with this one. Which of the following TV couples was never married? Mr. T and Tina, Mr. Adams and Eve, Scarecrow and Mrs. King, or Mr. and Mrs. North? Here's the one the winners pick. Mr. T, played by Pat Morita, never married his housekeeper, Tina. He did, however, perfect the crane technique on her. Time to pick a category. Let's take a look at On the Couch with Couch Potatoes. You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Hey, guess what I'm holding in my sweaty little hands? A psychiatric chart for a popular sitcom character. See if you can tell me whose it is. Patient complains of stress caused by employment with New York Police Department. Situation exacerbated by his recently divorced friends moving in with each other. To whom does this chart belong? Ira Buckman, Andy Sipowicz, Tony Beretta, or Murray Kreshler? NYPD Blue? Yeah, well, not as much as that answer. You want to see what the smart money says? On The Odd Couple, divorced roommates Felix and Oscar are good friends with their poker buddy, Murray the cop. Okay, now let's pretend Murray moves in as well, and they call the show The Odd Threesome. Throw me a category. Well, you've made... Oh, well, someone's been attacked before. Let's see how much you've learned. Here's your clue. Where's the soap? Now let's see how well you clean up. Good luck. Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer, will you? Because...
You don't know, Jack! All right, that's one more in the can, folks. Hey, Raul, what's happening?
With the Psychic Enemies Network, put everything in
Yeah, got it. Hey, look, player, if you want to play another game, all you have to do is let me know when you're all set.
Cancer Research Facility for a menial low-paying job at the Perky Putt mini golf range. Thanks, Psychic Enemies.
Psychic Enemies give financial advice.
After I gave him my social security number and bank account number, my psychic enemy predicted bank fraud. Thanks, Psychic Enemies.
And Psychic Enemies know about love.
Psychic Enemies told me to break up with a wealthy Nobel Prize winner and go back to unsatisfying one-night stands. Thanks, Psychic Enemies.
1-900-ENEMIES. With enemies like these, you'll never have friends again.
Thursdays on the Magic Eye channel are 3D-rific. At 8, catch dolphins jumping out of the ocean.
I can't make it out. Just clear your mind. Try not to think about it.
Then, at 8:30, it's dinosaurs in a forest.
That's so cool. It's like they're jumping out at me.
What, those little red squiggles? I can't see a damn thing.
At 9, it's unicorns jumping over the stars, followed by cute tree frogs at 9:30.
Try putting your nose up against the screen and then scoot back slowly.
Maybe cross your eyes a little bit.
I think I see something. Is that Santa?
Oh, Dad.
There's something more to see on Thursdays. The Magic Eye channel. It's 3D-rific. Dr. David Boner, physician, scientist, searching for a way to tap into the hidden strengths that all humans have. Then, an accidental overdose of gamma radiation alters his body.